the 5 that you can see there. They were made from the inner leaf of a table being refurbished. The owner didn't want the extending leaf, so they had this piece of wood they didn't know what to do with, so they've made them into our awards. The spiral icon that you can see on the front there comes from the backboard of a shelf. Recycled paint was used to paint them, and there were no virgin materials in the awards that you see there. We had a great response to our awards this year and received 162 nominations with 85 entries from 9 charity members. And for those of you that aren't aware, this is how the awards work. We have 5 categories that you can see on the slide above me here. Once the deadline for nominations has passed, I send the nominations to each judge and they get to work judging. We have 3 of our judges sitting in front of us here. The only people who know who the winners are myself, Shelley, who does our social media, who had to prepare all the slides, the judges, and Nessa, the awards designer from the Rediscovery Centre. The long list of the full nominees for each category was published on our website and on our socials. For each award, there is a shortlist of 3 nominees. So that's one winner and 2 runners-up, plus some highly commended nominees, which are done at the discretion of the judges, depending on what they feel needs to be recognised. I have to say that once the judging is completed, the shortlist was published, which is all of you people that are here. So everybody on the shortlist is a winner of one description or another, and that's published on our website, and the winners will be revealed today. Over the coming weeks, I'm going to share with everyone who was nominated, that's everybody on the long list, what their colleagues and the judges have said about them. And I think I haven't really done this before, but I think as I read through all the nominations, even the people who don't win are winners. It's really difficult to choose a winner. So I think it would be really nice for anybody who's been nominated for any award to actually hear what people are saying about them, or their shop, or their team, or whatever it is. So I will be going through them all and copying and pasting them and sending them all to all the relevant people who have been nominated. So it'll either be to the person themselves, if I don't have their email address, it'll be to their shop manager. The judges, as I said, have an incredibly hard task to choose the shortlist of winners. So everyone is valued, as we all found out this morning when we were talking about it, everyone is valued who works in charity retail, and really everyone's a winner. It's really difficult to choose the actual people who get onto the shortlist. So, without further ado, we'll kick off with the Shop Window Award today. Our judge for the 2nd year is Katie Hoare, who runs a visual merchandising consultancy called Through the Window. We had 85 window images submitted of 31 individual window displays. So Katie had a very difficult job of trying to choose the winner. So I'd just like to ask Katie to come up and just say a few words about the judging process and how she found the windows that she had to judge this year.
Too small. A huge well done to all the stores that entered this year's Shop Window of the Year. The effort and the time we spend on these windows, along with your creativity, has been absolutely outstanding. From the crops you use or recycle to the mannequin dressing, you are definitely giving some of the high street stores a run for their money. So a huge well done to all of you that entered.
Thanks, Katie. So, we'll start off in descending order, if you like. So we're going to start off with highly commended. And this is Shop Window of the Year awarding, we've got that. Yeah, thank you, Linda. Right, so highly commended is Bernardo's Wexford with their window of the Snow Queen. And this is what Jackie Tangamus from Bernardo's Wexford said about her window. We were contacted by the Wexford Advent... I'll show you the window, it would be good, wouldn't it? There you go. There's the window. We were contacted by the Wexford Advent Window Organisation to tell us that they were starting to judge the town's windows earlier than usual, in fact that night. Panicking more than a little, we headed straight to all the goodies for display that we already had, hoping to pull something magical out of the hat. We decided to recycle our Christmas decoration lady and changed her to a Snow Queen, complete with sumptuous white fur jacket. We then quickly made a snow mask from ribbons, craft beads, and finally with a blue and silver wig made from bauble, she was complete. To finish off, we added a pair of outrageously high glittery shoes that no queen should wear in the snow. We were delighted that our hastily put together Snow Queen ended up being so regal, and we won. So that was the Advent Window competition that they had in Wexford that they won. So that's the they're highly commended, so we'll retreat from that rest of it. So Jackie, I know, is not here today, so if somebody from Bernardo's would like to come up and receive the certificate. So we'll let you often get their pictures snapped in front of the branding. In third place, for our Window of the Year award, we have SBP Vincent's Kenmare with their Pride window. And the Pride window this is their Pride window. And the manager was Rita Zahar. And Rita says, I always try to come out with colourful and unique displays for our shop. So the LGBTQ Pride Month in June is a perfect opportunity to turn the windows into many colours. I used many upcycled materials to make hats. 2 round lampshades were decorated with balloons in order to create a fun look. A big silver flower hat was made out of a car window cover material and old buttons and a yellow scarf. The blue dress was decorated with silver beads to match the hat. On the left window, a rainbow coloured dress was made out of a windbreaker. You can't actually see the left window here, but because we didn't have time to put up too many. But anyway, that's the third place. So if somebody would like, I know Rita's not here either, so if somebody from Vincent's would like to come and receive the prize. So, in second place, we have Bagnallstown FRC Deja Vu. And as you can tell, they're well represented today. And that's for their gingerbread man window. So here's their gingerbread man window. This was nominated by Lorraine Ryan, shop manager, and last year Lorraine was highly commended for her Bloom Festival window, so well done for getting to third place, it's great. Gingerbread Man, this is what she said about the window. Gingerbread Man was first hand-drawn on insulation board, cut out and hand-painted. The gumdrop buttons were styrofoam spheres cut in half and painted. The large lollipops were made using styrofoam discs which were hand-painted and then attached to wooden dowels. Small Christmas trees were styrofoam tree shapes wrapped with wool. So you can see a lot of ingenuity went into making that shop. So Lorraine, if you'd like to come up and receive your award. I can't do drum rolls, but anyway, you can just got to imagine that. Thank you. So the winner for a second year in a row is Clarehaven Horizons with their reused month Halloween window. So well done to Carol Buckley and all the team in Venice. So, as you can see from the attached photos, our charity shop window underwent a truly bewitching transformation. Inspired by the enigmatic Wednesday Addams from the Addams family, our talented team conjured up a sullen and creepy display that celebrated both Halloween and the very essence of creative reuse and sustainability. The artistry on display in this spooky window is truly inspiring to circular economy enthusiasts and was greatly admired by all our customers. A great sales achieved from this window display was a true reminder to us of how trash can be turned into cash for our worthwhile charity when we use our imagination and creative talent. And I think that's the point, is that good window displays actually sell merchandise. Carol Buckley, our gifted window designer, wove her magic wand once again using discarded remnants of textiles, old and broken jewellery and decorations which were saved from going straight to landfill, and transformed them into eerie masterpieces, proving that creativity knows no bounds and everything can be reinvented and reused. Repurposed tattered books were given new life, the spine-chilling decor pieces. Hot glue, broken jewellery, tissue paper and spray paint transformed their worn-out pages, once filled with interesting stories, into tokens of a supernatural world. Broken picture frames and mirrors were also transformed into spooky wall hangings, adding an otherworldly touch to our displays. Glass bottles ready for the recycling centre were spray-painted and decoupaged with eerie images to complete the dark image of Halloween. I don't know how much of that you can actually see on the image there, but believe me, it's all there. Michelle Toft, who's here today, our artistic volunteer, painted a haunting background for the display using donated paint samples and using a broken window blind as her canvas. Our volunteer Ty Barrett breathed a whole new life from an old scratched mahogany table of no value into a black upcycled piece of furniture which he lovingly sanded and repainted, and you can actually see the table there in the picture. Its ghostly elegance now stands as a testament to sustainability and craftsmanship, and is the delight of its new owner. One of our very talented Ukrainian volunteers, Halia Klapashevska, stitched together a dress from a torn blouse and dress, which she retrieved from a rag bag, while the elaborate headdressing display was also created from rag textile and sprayed. The hand on the shoulder, known as the Thing, you can just see that there, was created from scratch using sellotape, a kitchen roll tissue holder, tissue paper and some spray paint, as shown in our photo collage. Wednesday herself, that's Wednesday Adams, would have no doubt approved of its macabre charm. Another creative volunteer, Hannah Downey, worked her magic on Wednesday's hair and makeup. Pale skin, dark eyes and a hint of mystery made the transformation complete. This display isn't just about spookiness, it's a celebration of sustainability. Every element whispers our charity shop mantra: reuse, recycle, repurpose. So I think you'll agree that's a brilliant window and a very worthy winner. So Carol and Michelle, well done. Yeah, well done again. Okay, so we move on now to our newest award, which is the Online Presence of the Year. We've been running this award now for about 3 or 4 years, something like that. Time flies when you're enjoying yourself. I can't remember now. It's about that, yeah, anyway. So the judge for this year's award is Fionnuala Jones, who's an expert content creator and who delivered a great workshop for us at last year's event. Fionnuala is a great advocate for charity shops, which you can see on her social media at Fionnuala J. Unfortunately, Fionnuala is actually on a shoot today, so couldn't come and attend here, so she's here in spirit, but she's not here in reality. So there were 8 entries for this award, and so we're going to start straight in with 3rd place. So 3rd place for this award, I keep forgetting to move the screen on, don't I? Is 3rd place is the runner-up Oxfam Malahide. So this was nominated by looking at the shop manager, I think he's trying to make her way up here now. And this is what she says about her online presence. Our Instagram page is well attended, engaging, results in sales, and raises the profile of our charity. It shows that charity shops are not dirty places where people buy dirty things. They're circular economy hubs, where old meets new, bargain meets you, and where anyone can afford to look and feel fantastic. We engage with our customers directly, with our humour, our hard work, our epic product transformations, and our bonkers unwanted donations. To wit, we most recently expired Dolmio cream sauce. We've seen huge positive feedback on our before and after reels, both in-store and online. Our page lets us show off how much we really do behind the scenes to bring the absolute best product for our customers, whether it's mending a vintage leather bomber jacket, customising our kids' clothes, or cleaning and polishing antiques. Our Instagram page lets folks peek behind the curtain and see what we're all about. We make our customers laugh, we make them think. Our social archaeology series has seen candid photos, heartfelt cards, examined mission slips, the vade-mecum of a recently deceased nun, and many more tasty nuggets of local history. We understand that we are not just advertising our stuff. We're part of our community, part of Malahide. Every time we reach out, we get a little more love back, and that's gorgeous. And just to give you Fionnuala's comments on there, judges' comments, she says, the humour really comes across on your Instagram, well done. The way you highlight specific products is also well executed. Appreciate some people might be camera shy, but would be great to see more of the staff and volunteers from inside the shop in videos. It could be another way to get the great humour across. So well done. So in 2nd place we have SVP Vincent Spalbriggan. This is nominated by Linda Brady, who's on the trust scheme, and Ramot Akiniemi, the shop manager. Vincent's Balbriggan's online presence is unmatched. They are consistently posting and promoting the shop. This is what Linda Brady said. This is what Linda said. They are consistently posting and promoting the shop as well as sales and events. Under each post, the shoppers engage with customers and show appreciation for their interaction while also answering any questions one may have. One of the many highlights of the Vincent's Balbriggan social media is the window sale. As well as the post regarding the Certificate of Recognition for the Balbriggan Town Awards 2023. The engagement that is seen on their social media is very positive, as well as seeing a consistent growth in followers. Each post is very creative and showcases the amazing work done by Vincent's Balbriggan. And Fanula's comments were, I love seeing your fantastic window displays through photos and videos. Your about sections are really clear, making it easy for people to find you. Going forward, keep increasing your video content. I'd love to see more from inside the store. So that's Vincent's Balbriggan. And the winner is, for the third year running, the winner is Bernardo's Bridal Rooms. Miller. And the judges' comments on this are an unbelievable standard of work. This website is a dream to use for any brides-to-be. Your social pages are clear and concise, letting your customers' stories do the talking. Well done. So, okay, come on, I'll just read out a little bit from their nomination form. At Bernardo's Bridal Rooms, our online presence has been super important to us, not only for our brand awareness and growth, but also to showcase our beautiful real brides that have purchased their gowns from us, which has helped us to support vulnerable children and families across Ireland. These posts show our passion for helping brides celebrate their wedding day, whilst also driving some fantastic engagement on our socials. They also help us highlight the amazing quality of our bridal gowns while showing our unique way of reducing costs for our brides, all the while supporting Bernardo's. Our real brides have always been so positive with their feedback on this and how supporting Bernardo's makes them feel so special and proud on their wedding day. And just a little bit about their stats. Our social media presence has continued to grow year on year. Our Instagram has a following of 2,819 with a reach of over 12,000, an increase of 22% from last year. Our Facebook page has over 5,000 followers with a reach of 49,000, which is an increase of 23% compared with last year's figures. We also have overall 15,000 profile visits on our Instagram and Facebook pages during 2023, which is a substantial increase on last year. So you can see not only are they good at what they do, but they're actually increasing their reach as well, which is what's really important for the online presence. So congratulations and well done. So moving on to our next award, which is Shop Manager of the Year. So Miriam Simon is a judge for the second time this year, and I think it's safe to say that she was blown away by the standard of the entries and the achievements of our shop managers. There were 16 managers nominated for this award, so I'm just going to get Miriam to say a few words before we start the presentations.
Hi. First of all, can I just say the calibre even of the nominations was superb. Some of the nominations were pages long and really a testament to the leadership, the sense of community, as well as the commercial direction of some of the managers that are here in this room. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody is a winner. Everybody is a winner. Also, really important to note that there were several nominees who had several nominations. One nominee in particular had 8 nominations. So there's some outstanding talent in the world of retail management within charity store management. So kudos to all of you. So.
Times. Great. So we have 2 highly commended. Well, let's move on from that, shall we? We've got that. Yes, so we have. Oh, why did I not do that? We've got 2 highly commended awards in this category, and the first one goes to, yet again, Ramot has to come up. And see but by 4 people. Emma McNally, the shop manager for Vincent's Rush, Victoria, who's on the CE scheme, and Irene, who's a volunteer. And Linda Brady, again on the TUS scheme, says in her nomination, the team would like to nominate Ramot as all members of staff believe and know she has made incredible changes since she started at Vincent's Balbriggan. One member has been with SVP for over 20 years and has said that since Ramot has been manager, the shop has benefited in numerous ways. Both sales and morale have been at an all-time high since her arrival. All volunteer and TUS participants find it incredible how open and understanding she is. She creates a warm environment. Previous to her arrival, the shop was not at the standard it is now. One member of staff has been there since 2012 and has credited the boosted morale and sales to Ramot. Previously, the shop was not as busy as it is now, but with Ramot's forward-thinking and creative eye, customers love coming into the shop on a daily basis to not only see the stock, but also how the shop has been arranged and decorated. All members of staff feel that the shop has a great atmosphere, with Ramot's positive attitude making each member wanting to work to the best of their ability. All around Balbriggan, people talk about Vincent's Balbriggan and have nothing but positive things to say about Ramot. So welcome. So the second highly commended goes to Marion Carter from SVP in Vincentsburg. Marion was nominated by her area manager, Suzanne McNamara. And this is what she says about Marion. Marion says she is not the shop manager. Everyone in her shop is equal. Marion is a volunteer manager with a team of other volunteers that also help to run the shop. Marion is an inspirational leader and gives of herself 100%. The shop team also looks after and distributes food to local people if they need it. This shop is more than a shop. How many times have we heard that today? This shop is more than a shop. It is a social hub for the community. There is always a cup of tea and a chat on offer, and Marion freely gives of her time and advice. In April, the shop became a hub where Marion will be arranging her air show, which attracts hundreds of people and is no mean feat to organise. The shop is a huge part of the community, socially, and as a shop for clothes, furniture, and a distribution centre for food and help for the community. Not only does Marion manage this shop, she has just finished her stint as area president for SVP, and I do not know anyone who gives so much for nothing in return. She gets so much satisfaction when she and the shop can help people. I love working with Miriam, and I would love if she were recognised with an award. Well, you've got your wish, Suzanne. Here she is. So, Miriam, would you like to come? Who's going to present it? Come on, Marion. Just take the glory. Just take the glory. So moving on to third place now. Our third place runner-up is Lillian O'Connor from Barnardo's Court. So Lillian was nominated by Louise O'Donovan, who's also here today, her assistant manager. So I'm just going to read out what Louise says about Lillian, if you can manage them. It was a great pleasure that I write to you to nominate Lillian O'Connor for Best Shop Manager Award. I believe that Lillian is the best choice to win this award because she goes above and beyond every single day to make sure our shop is running smoothly. Lillian is a great leader of her team in every way, and she continuously shows her team and customers empathy, kindness, understanding, and most of all, respect. She is a fantastic manager and is so passionate about her work. She gives 120% always. Lillian has the ability to make great decisions even when under pressure. She is a fantastic role model, particularly for myself as her assistant manager. I started off on a CE scheme originally, and under Lillian's great mentoring, I am now assistant manager. Lillian has shown me so much support in moving forward to where I am today. She is not only my manager, but also a great friend to me in every way. Our shop is a safe haven for all our customers. There is such a great atmosphere here, well organised, bright, and filled with a huge variety of items for all ages. Customers love to come in every day and chat about their lives. This is all down to Lillian and her great personality and understanding. She absolutely runs a great team of people here. We are all ourselves the Bernardo's family. Lillian is so approachable, you can always talk to Lillian about anything. She is very understanding and is a fair manager to all. I personally love working here, and this job has changed my life, and I owe it all to Lillian. From day one, she has made me feel so comfortable in my role, and I am delighted to be part of this team. I wish Lillian has a chance to win this award because genuinely she so deserves it. So I think she talks a little bit more there about it, but she says, I can read it out, Louise, if you like. She says at the end there, having worked with Lillian for over 5 years, Bernardo's Cork Shop has gone from strength to strength thanks to Lillian's constant input of training staff, achieving targets and making the shop a success. So well done, Lillian. And in second place, we have Mairead Mannion from Clarehaven Horizons in Ennis. So Mairead was nominated by Carol Buckley, who you just saw up here just now taking the Window Award, who's the shop coordinator. And this is what Carol says about Mairead. In 2013, Mairead set up our charity superstore to support frontline domestic abuse services in Clare and national education programmes to end violence against women. There were raised eyebrows when Mairead opened our store in a large empty building in an industrial estate with no passing trade. Mairead smiled at the naysayers and quietly set about realising her vision. She used her entrepreneurial skills and local business connections to develop a consistent supply of quality donations. Backed by a dedicated team of volunteers, she set about transforming the empty industrial warehouse into an inviting, well-presented charity superstore selling fashion, furniture, homeware, which has become a thriving community hub and one of the most successful charity retail outlets in the country. And I can actually say that is no empty boast, and I know from having done all the charity retail impact reports, that's definitely true. Mairead never misses an opportunity to boost the profits of our shop. Her innovative fundraising initiatives over the years include hosting themed events, concerts, summer soirees, and setting up pop-up shops on university campuses to market our charity store to a wider and younger demographic. She is a people person with huge compassion who actively fosters connections with everyone she meets. Her warm smile and genuine interest in people makes everyone feel welcome. As one volunteer stated, I personally could not work for a more community-centred human being than Mairead. When 300 Ukrainians arrived in Ennis to live nearby, she offered them emergency supplies. Today, a team of Ukrainian women who call Mairead the small woman with a big heart volunteer for us. 2 have been placed on a TUS scheme and 1 young man is working part-time. He writes, I will never forget Mairead's kindness in offering me this opportunity to work in Ireland. Mairead has also fostered relations with local disability services and placed people on subsidised work schemes to ensure their integration into the workforce. Mairead excels in team building. She empowers her team, recognising their unique strengths and encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. The positive atmosphere she cultivates is palpable. Many a shy and nervous volunteer has skipped out the door after receiving a dose of encouragement from her. Mairead is also passionate about sustainability, which she actively promotes through our stores. She has been an active member of the Charity Retail Ireland Steering Committee for several years, meaning that she has her finger on the pulse regarding best practice and national updates, as well as promoting our national profile through the annual awards, of which we have won many. Mairead has navigated huge challenges with grace. Whether it's changing consumer trends or COVID lockdowns, she adapts swiftly with her solutions-driven approach and inspiring response. Mairead embodies the spirit of community service. Her dedication, compassion and unwavering commitment to our cause make her an exceptional candidate for Shop Manager of the Year 2023. I believe her positive impact extends far beyond the walls of our store. So Mairead, after that, we go on to take the award. is actually a very bittersweet award, and it's going to Dorothy McGee of Oxfam Ireland in Mullingar. And it's bittersweet because Dorothy passed away suddenly last October from cancer. So there's a lovely picture of Dorothy there. She was nominated by 8 people, and I know from talking to Miriam about this, it was not difficult to choose Dorothy as the winner for this. So Dorothy was nominated by 8 people, 3 fellow shop managers, Bridget Walsh, Jennifer Bell and Christine Kostick, by Mark, her DRM, who's here today, and 3 volunteers, Joanne Daly, who also won Volunteer of the Year award last year here, Anne Egan and Ita Flynn, all volunteers, and Anesta, who has succeeded her, a shop manager who is here today to accept the award on her behalf. All the nominations portray a hard-working woman dedicated to her shop, her volunteers and customers. All of the nominations reflect how much Dorothy will be missed, and it can be summed up in volunteer Anne Egan's tribute. If we'd be here forever if I read all 8 out, but all 8 of them are reflected in what I'm going to read out now from Anne. Dorothy displayed a wonderful presence in the shop in a very understated manner. She was a person of immense integrity, dignity, and was always there for staff who needed help, whether it was personal or work-related. Her appreciation of the work that you did as a volunteer, no matter how small, was immense, and made you feel appreciated and encouraged to do more. She understood her customers' needs and was always willing to assist them. She went above and beyond the call of duty to meet their needs. She had an eye for fashion that was on trend and what was on trend, and she showed that in abundance in the manner in which she had the shop displayed. She ran it like a boutique, and as if it was her own. She displayed the colours in a very effective way and changed the rails about frequently so the shop never looked the same. The displays in the front windows always drew the public's attention, and they were drawn into the shop even if they were just passing by to go elsewhere. She was always looking out for different ideas to improve the shop in order for items to sell, and at the same time aware that customers were to be to the forefront. Dorothy is still sadly missed by all staff at Oxfam Mullingar and customers alike. She was 1 in a million and referred to as a legend. It is only when you worked with her and were in her presence that you understand why. So Anesta Shlonta, if you'd like to come up and accept the award on behalf of everyone in Oxfam Mullingar. Anesta actually started working out as a volunteer in the store with Dorothy, and it was under Dorothy's encouragement that she's now risen to sadly, in a way, to the position of manager. So I think it's a testament to Dorothy that Anesta is the manager today. Okay, now we move on to our last 2 awards of the year. The Shop Team of the Year is the second to last. And this award is being judged for the first time this year by Kathleen Corley. And Kathleen is the Communications and Events Officer for Volunteer Ireland. 14 shops entered the award this year, so competition was very stiff for the Shop Team of the Year. So I'll just ask Kathleen to come up and just say a quick words about the Shop Team Award. And you can do the same thing for volunteers, so just stick to shop teams for a minute.
Thank you so much. I think throughout the whole day today we've heard over and over again about what a just kind of center and kind of spindling out into the community that these charity retail shops are, and how integrated they are. And I think that essence of community really starts in the team. It is clear reading the applications and the nominations that if you want to make friends, join a local charity shop, right? These connections and community really start at the heart of who is in the room and who is making it a place that volunteers want to come back to over and over and over again. And we can feel that in the community, it ripples outward. So thank you to all the teams nominated.
Thank you, Kathleen. So for this award, we have 2 highly commended awards in the shop team category. And the first one is Oxfam Malahide. And this nomination came from Gráinne Walker, who's the shop manager, and she says, "This has been an unbelievable year for our team. We've gone from strength to strength and we're only getting better. We're more cohesive than ever and morale has never been higher. Sales are up, the shop is sparkling and customers are happy." Well, in as much as customers are ever actually happy. "We start every day with smiles and we end the same way. We look out for each other, support one another when times are hard. We've had losses, triumphs, joy, surprises, both good and bad, and we've weathered them all together. I'm so proud of my team. This work would be impossible without them, but with them it's the best job I've ever had. Teamwork makes the dream work." So that's Oxfam Malahara. Well done. And the second highly commended award we have in this category for shop team is SVP Vincent's Art Club. This is nominated by Tammy Byrne, who's the manager. So Tammy, come up here. And I'll just read out what Tammy has said about her shop team. "The work, commitment and sheer spirituality of the amazing ladies who work in this historic charity shop since 1967 is nothing short of amazing. Our team of volunteers are the backbone of the community sector and store. Without them, we simply could not function. Their time, physical, mental and emotional energy, as well as the expertise and hard work is just so inspiring. I'm extremely lucky to be part of their team. The store and caring staff members has always been an integral part of Arklow Scenery for the past few decades, and it is the oldest running charity shop in Arklow. We have an amazing team of 12 ladies, some of whom have dedicated decades to the store and the people of Arklow. Martha Kelly has been volunteering with us since 1997, and that's an amazing 27 years. Mary Malloy has been volunteering since 1998, which is 26 years. And another long-timer is Geraldine O'Reilly, who as of April this year will be making her 20th year helping the Arklow St Vincent de Paul store. Between just the three of them, they have clocked up an amazing 69 years of service between them, and they are moulding the future generation of volunteers with their generosity and selfless dedication. Arklow St Vincent de Paul's volunteers goes beyond a charity shop to store to shop in. The volunteers provide a listening ear, a warming smile, and on some days, a song or two. Hey, we should come up here and do that now. You never know what you'd find, but you can always be sure that there is always a plan being hatched by the girls on a new substantial fashion project or a new window display. We have created some fun projects and love getting involved in the community projects. Just last November, 3 members of our team won awards at the SSE Sustainable Charity Fashion Show. The team in Arklow St Paul's Vincent's de Paul shop show up day in, day out for their community and never ask for anything in return. I myself am a newbie to the store, but I have learnt a wealth of information, humility and understanding that can never be taught in college or in another workplace. They are my unsung heroes, and I thank them for showing me what community spirit really is. So well done to Vincent Arklow. So we move on to our third place now. And in third place we have SVP Vincent Stavakari. And this is nominated by Julianne Beale, who you all know what Julianne looks like there from the video this morning. This is nominated by Julianne Beale, who's the shop manager in Stavakari. I think I've got the wrong, excuse me, I've actually got the wrong nomination listed here. Talks about, I'm sorry about this. No, you're not. I've actually got the wrong nomination here. Oh, you are? No, you are. It's my script. I copied and pasted the wrong charity shop into here, so unfortunately. But I think you saw what the spirit of Stavakari was on the video this morning, so as they had people there talking about it. So apologies for my mistakes. So apologies to Julianne and the people from Vincent's Stavakari. So, in second place we have Bagnallstown MRC. And this was nominated by Josie Tierney, who's the assistant manager in Bagnallstown. And this is what she says about her team. Each member of the team dedicates their time and skills to ensure the shop's success, fostering a sense of community and forming strong friendships with fellow volunteers. They embody a welcoming and friendly attitude which patrons consistently praise, fostering a positive atmosphere within the shop. Through mutual respect and transparent communication, they have cultivated a cohesive and efficient team where every member's efforts are esteemed and recognised. In a bustling environment, they consistently prioritise making time to engage in conversation, actively listen and share a laugh with every customer. They take pride in the ability to understand the preferences and requirements of their regular patrons, often guiding them toward new items that complement their tastes. They warmly greet first-time visitors and generously share their expertise about each item, guiding them through the various sections of the shop, explaining pricing and demonstrating how items are displayed. Their dedication to providing alternative service extends to all customers and each other without fail. The collaborative spirit that permeates our small shop is invaluable, with each team member passionately committed to their work, knowing that their efforts contribute to providing therapeutic services to families and children in our community. The income generated by Deja Vu supports the vital therapeutic support offered by Bagnallstown Family Resource Centre to individuals of all ages within our community. Their outstanding commitment to maintaining the highest standards within our shop is truly commendable. Shoppers are welcomed with warm smiles at the counter, while resorting echo rooms with the harmonious laughter that characterises their thriving team. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for the kindness they display each day and believe they are deserving of recognition for their invaluable contributions and the positive impact they continue to make on the lives of individuals within our community. It is a testament to their remarkable achievement that Deja Vu remains a beacon of warmth and camaraderie, enriching the lives of all who enter its doors. And the winner this year of our Shop Team of the Year is Gateway to Education in Limerick. Suzanne's not here, is she? Suzanne Roach? I don't think she's on the list. Suzanne Roach is the CEO and manager of the shop of Gateway Education in Limerick. And unfortunately, I think she's not here today to accept her. She did register for the event, but for whatever reason she hasn't been able to appear today. So maybe Mark, I don't know, what's the best thing to do? I'll certainly leave it out there at nomination because it's an amazing organisation actually. And they're a relatively new member, and so this is what Gateway to Education in Limerick actually does. And this is clues in the title. Volunteers are the heartbeat of the Gateway to Education project. Their commitment and drive to make the project sustainable can only be commended. The hub of Gateway to Education in Limerick is our shop and our store. It is here that our volunteers communicate our mission. That it is to make education inexpensive by providing books at a nominal fee and act as brand ambassadors of the project. Our volunteers are the first point of contact to gain meaningful experiences for our donors and customers. Our volunteers and staff managed to send 600 boxes of school books to international countries over the last 4 years. The value in terms of diversion from landfill has seen that the books provided didn't end up as waste. Volunteers are allowed to test their skills in merchandising, stock control, customer service, store management and retail management and merchandising. Volunteers are upskilling by doing evening courses to better themselves and to provide better opportunities. We provide school supplies for at-risk teenagers from Ukraine. We work hand in hand with the migrant community. While they have spent time supporting us, we would have supported and enjoyed the fact of those receiving Irish citizenship. Some move on but keep in touch and let us know how they are doing. International students are choosing English as an extra subject, so we have already supported students from France, Germany, Italy, Reunion Island to give them a flavour of Irish hospitality. Some stay for a month, others for 6 months. Volunteers also provide job shadowing to TY learners, that's transitioning learners. Our volunteers were effective in securing a Going for Gold award in 2022 and 2023 for the reuse award provided by Limerick City Council. Our volunteers were delighted to be part of the Procrasco quality mark that was obtained in 2022 and the first in Munster to do so. Our staff base are people who are part of the disability sector. We work with Headways, Daughters of Charity, Voice, Employability, National Learning Network and the Clare and Limerick Training and Education Board. Unlike mainstream work placement, our working group needs hands-on experience in a non-judgmental environment. They do great work within the project and are seen as a valuable support to our community. So well done to Suzanne and everybody from It's just a shame that she's not here to receive her award today, but I'll certainly make sure that she does. So now we move on to the highlight of our awards, and we've been awarding a Volunteer of the Year award, would you believe it, since 2008. It was really how the awards first started out, is that, you know, we in the association we felt that there was a need to try and recognise, even way back in 2008, the real value of volunteers to charity shops. So we started out with 1 award and now we have 5. So the Volunteer of the Year award is a really special award, and I'd just like Kathleen maybe just to say a few words about what it means to be a volunteer.
Thank you. Yeah, volunteers are really just, I mean, they're the heartbeat of each and every single one of these charity shops. They are truly what keeps us going, what gets us up in the morning. And it was an honor. It was exciting to read all of the different nominations. From people who have been volunteering for decades, truly decades, to people who are brand new to their shop and completely make it their own and completely revolutionize it. I would also like to recommend celebrating National Volunteering Week, which is May 20th, so that you can give a shout out to not just these volunteers, but all of the volunteers who make your shop happen. It was very exciting to read these nominations, and I think you will quickly hear why.
Thank you, Kathleen. Now we have 2 highly commended awards for Volunteer of the Year, and the first one is Lorraine Barry from Bernardo's in Cork. So Lorraine was nominated by her shop manager, Lillian O'Connor, and I'm just going to read out what... Is this okay for you, Lorraine? Are you okay for me to read this out? Is she okay? Award due to her positive impact in Bernardo's Cork. Her loyalty and support has contributed to her smooth and ever-growing popularity. Lorraine ensures every customer who walks through the door walk out with a smile. Lorraine has been part of Cork Bernardo's retail for quite a number of years, stemming from her work experience with Brothers of Charity to becoming a volunteer for 3 hours, 2 days a week. Lorraine is an outgoing person with an eye for fashion. She puts outfits together for the mannequins and also helps with merchandising the floor. She gives the shop a good dusting down when she comes in. It is evident Lorraine loves working in Bernardo's. The staff, customers and I look forward to when Lorraine comes in to volunteer. She makes time for everyone. The Cork shop wouldn't be the same without Lorraine in it. And the other highly commended award that we have in Volunteer of the Year is Kevin Nocta from Bernardo's Carlo. So Kevin was nominated by Brie Hamill, who's his shop manager, and this is what she says about Kevin. I would like to nominate Kevin Noctor for this prestigious award. It would be a fitting recognition of the hard work and dedication Kevin has given to Barnardo's as a volunteer and previously a team member since 2016 to 2021. Kevin currently volunteers while holding down a full-time job with Boral Sports and also being a dad to 4 young adults. Kevin is very obliging, always willing to help in the shop, sorting, cleaning, stockroom and dealing with customers. His customer service skills are excellent, as is his steaming of the clothes ability second to none. He has a great relationship with the team and the other volunteers, especially Maria O'Hara and Mary Bolger. The laughter and banter is a tonic to witness, while he still manages to get the job done. And just to note that Mary Bolger was actually Volunteer of the Year about 4 or 5 years ago now, I think. So Barnardo's, they're doing something right in Barnardo's, Carla, that's for sure. Kevin was the first volunteer to take part in our social media campaign to highlight the wonderful and much needed contribution volunteers and community employment participants make to the running of our shops. This post proved to be very popular and became Barnardo's most engaging post ever on social media. There were lots of people commenting on social media about Kevin's customer service skills, his positive attitude and his polite and friendly personality. It is out of true dedication to Barnardo's that Kevin gives his time so generously. So thank you, Kevin, from all the team here in Carlo's shop. So well done, Kevin. It's a long walk, isn't it? So now we come to, nearly to the end, we come to the third place now for Volunteer of the Year award, and this goes to Patricia Reardon from SVP for Life. Patricia was nominated by her shop manager, Therese McLaughlin, and this is what Therese has said about Patricia. Patricia has been nothing short of a wonder woman every day since she joined the St Vincent de Paul team over 30 years ago, where she currently serves as honorary treasurer. She continues to support and help everyone she can through her work in visitation, receiving phone calls from people who need a little bit of help, to delivering food to someone's house, offering hope to those in need. Patricia has so many excellent qualities and she is an amazing woman. She also volunteers in our SVP Vincent's charity shop in Claremorris, County Mayo, every week and is always available when called upon to do a few extra hours. She will always arrive with a kind word and a large smile, followed by a witty joke and a laugh. With such team spirit and commitment to the shop, her fellow volunteers and customers. She will use her caring manner to make sure everyone has had a cup of tea and biscuit. She will always be on the lookout to recruit more volunteers and never misses an opportunity to source donations from the public in the area, so the shop can continue to provide quality items at an affordable price. She will also be the first person that knows someone when we are looking for a prop for a new window display, which are also perfect thanks to Patricia. Patricia is respected with such high regard in our charity shop and in the community for her kindness, confidentiality, and the dignity and respect she shows every single person she meets. She has given her life to make sure she does all she can to help everyone through her love of everything our SVP Vincent's Charity Shop stands for, continually ensuring every rail and every shelf is fully stocked with clothes for men, women, children, and that there is plenty of bric-a-brac on the floor. She loves the bric-a-brac. Please consider Patricia Reardon for Volunteer of the Year award, as in my opinion it would be truly fitting to her character and all the tremendous work she has done over the last few decades as a volunteer and will continue to do in the future. And Teresa says, I would be lost without her. So unfortunately Patricia can't be here with us today. So Teresa, if you'd like to come up and take the award in her she's probably too busy doing the work of her hours to come, doing all the ceremonies. from Northern Ireland who wins an award, and that is Rosa Santos from Oxfam Ireland, Portadown. Rosa was nominated by her shop manager, Stuart Curtin. Unfortunately, I don't think Rosa's able to... Sorry? Oh, Stephanie. Oh yeah, sorry, Stephanie is going to... Oh, you don't know why Rosa, but anyway. Stephanie's going to accept the award on behalf of Rosa. So I'll just read out what Stuart Curtin, the shop manager, said about Rosa. Rosa does a fantastic job as a volunteer. She works over 30 hours a week. She is my team leader. She takes on all aspects of the shop, from sorting donations to serving at the till and the training of all my staff. Rosa also has key holder duties. Rosa has a great eye for fashion and design. I credit how well my shop does, and looks in huge part to her ability to present our stock in a fresh and commercial way. Rosa is active in the community and helps promote Oxfam through her social media and helps recruit new volunteers. All my staff trust her and feel comfortable dealing with her on all issues, both shop-related and personal. Rosa is a great help in helping my volunteers in improving their English. We have many spoken languages in store, from Hungarian, which is her native language, to Portuguese, which she also speaks. Rosa is my cover on days off and leave, and has on many occasions changed her paid job's working hours to help Oxfam. I cannot speak highly enough of her and her commitment and dedication to my store and to Oxfam. She is a fantastic example not only of my other volunteers but also to myself. Her innovation and forward thinking has helped me drive my store to new heights. I simply could not do the job without her amazing input. So well done to Rosa. And so what you've all been waiting for, so the winner of Volunteer of the Year for 2023 is John Jordan from Oxfam Wexford. John was nominated for this award by Leona Hunt, the shop manager in Wexford. And I'll just read out what Leona has said about John. John always says that volunteering with Oxfam Ireland helps him in more ways than he helps us. But I cannot count the ways he has helped our store and our team to thrive. John joined us after his wife sadly passed away. Having never worked before in retail, he wanted something to keep him busy. Now, aged 77, I can safely say he is the face of our shop, manning the till 4 and sometimes more shifts weekly. He has a cheerful hello and a chat for every customer that comes in, and is our resident DJ, creating a wonderful atmosphere on our shop floor for everyone. He never sits, and... Sorry? Joe Dolan. Oh, right, okay, sorry, I didn't quite get that yet. You can give us a rendition afterwards, John, if you like. He never sits and constantly keeps busy, sorting through bric-a-brac, always searching for a treasure, or checking the DVDs and CDs, and personally recommending them to customers he knows will love them. He's gotten to know so many of our customers and can always find something for everyone. He could sell ice to polar bears. A Wexford town man, John loves to find any donation with a local interest, be it a book or photograph. He knows the value of such an item and makes sure it gets a prominent display in the window. He loves to see the joy a customer has in finding something unique and special, and is thrilled when an item gets a second life. John has thrived as a volunteer and runs the store every single Sunday in bank holiday. He does his own displays, researches jewellery and bric-a-brac prices, mans the till, and does it all with a cheerful smile and good-humoured manner, day in, day out. John's greatest strength, however, comes in his kind words and listening ear for all our team. His good nature is infectious, and just by simply being in the store with him, everyone is instantly happier. The younger volunteers look to him like a grandfather, and the chats they have range from the sincere and serious advice giving to the ridiculous and funny. To all our volunteers, always concerned for everyone else's well-being. The laughter is raised tenfold when John is in our store. Volunteers, both new and old, are made welcome in his company. For me, as store manager, John is my rock. I appreciate beyond measure not just all the hard work he does, his kindness to others, his good humour and loyalty, but his advice, his positivity, even on the wettest of days, and his listening ear. I even appreciate John's questionable music choices. I don't know whether she's talking about Joe Dolan there or not. John is always on the lookout for treasure in our donations, but doesn't realise that he himself is the true treasure. I don't know if anybody else from Roxanne wants to come up and have the photos taken there. I don't know. So a big congratulations to all of the winners and congratulations to everybody who took part.